Hi, welcome back, Libra. This is your Teroscope reading for February the 24th through to March the 2nd, 2014. And before I begin, I would really like to take a moment to thank you for all of the light and the love and the healing that you sent my way over the last 10 days or so. It has made a difference. Thank you so much. Couldn't be here without you. And you know, I really think the Mercury retrograde, regardless of what I wanted to do over the last 10 days to 2 weeks, the universe had a whole different thought of what I should be doing, and part of it was meditating on just how beautiful you are in my life. And so I also sent you love and healing, and just rejoicing in the fact that you are a part of my life. So I will be getting back to every one of you. I do promise. I know I didn't respond to anybody last week, and I am feeling better, and I will get to every one of you and touch base with each and every one of you. So my apologies for not doing that yet, but I am feeling better, and it's because of you that I am. So let's get right to our reading. Now I really see a lot of shifts and changes happening. You're really looking inward and how you're expressing yourself, and I think there's going to be a really greater harmony coming with you as you understand yourself more clearly. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is really saying to me that you really need to stick with what is genuine in your life. What is solid? What surrounds you? You know, you've really had your legs kicked out from under you. I understand that, Libra. You know, you're looking at your life right now and saying, how did I end up here? Because I really feel like I've moved backwards, and you haven't moved backwards. It may feel that way, but you needed to learn some lessons before you go into March so that you can really propel yourself forward. Okay, so I hope you are taking the time right now to have a communication, having a connect with your God, the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones. Connect or reconnect spiritually. And, you know, we should always be having that conversation with our God. You know, there's never a time when we shouldn't be having that, but I think it is very paramount right now that you really delve deep inside and really have those one-on-one conversations of really understanding your true value and your true worth and how much of a miracle you really are in the world. You know, Ace of Wands. So, you know, you're really coming to having thoughts of what your truth is, okay? Putting yourself first. And that's a hard one for you, isn't it? But you really need to put yourself first. You need to decide on what goals that you have, what strengths, what abilities, what talents were given to you and to you alone in order for you to flourish on your path going forward. You know, you're going through some shifts, I think, of your interpretation of where you thought you were going. Because I think as March rolls around in your life, you're going to be set on a very new path. And it's going to be a real turning point. You have the Queen of Swords. So your high thought and your high action, you know, the more you understand that the light that illuminates you comes from within, the surer your footsteps are going to be upon your path going forward. And the clearer you are, and the clearer you know, really have those one-on-one conversations this week with God. I cannot stress that enough. I know you're going through turmoil. I know you're going through struggles. And it's so that you can get those aha moments of what is really important, where your truth really stands. you know, unless you had this backward motion, you never would have come to realize just how beautiful of a person you are, how much you have to offer, how truly unique your talents are, and how you're going to apply those talents and your creativity and your beauty going forward. You know, a true understanding of yourself and a true understanding of others in your life. And if people are not like-minded with you, then, you know, you really need to look at that relationship. Okay, because it's not a time in your life when you need relationships to drag you down and drag you down to their level. If anything, you need relationships that are going to raise you, illuminate you, really stand in your truth, really give you that inner power. Okay, make sure that, you know, you are being seen for all that you give to the world. Okay, that you're not being taken advantage of. That people are using your power and your greatness and your gifts and your strengths for their own means, for their end goals, for their purposes and designs. It's got to be for you. And so you really need to be selfish in your thoughts and really get a clarity on how you're going to go forward with those gifts that you've been given. You are a miracle. I hope you understand that. And the world would be so dismal without you. And we really need your light so that our paths are illuminated. So, you know, be a little bit selfish. Get together with friends and family. Have some fun this weekend. But really have those conversations with people. And I think you are going to be amazed at the insight that they give you about who you are and what you bring to the world, and that rainbow that surrounds us all just because of your mere presence in our life. You know, I really think that, you know, we have the world, okay? And the world is, you know, all those lessons that you've been going through are coming to a completion in your life. You are... You're staring at in the eye of the tiger. You know, you're standing on your world, and you know, you are really understanding the complete package of who you are. And the more you realize it and the more you stand in your truth, the surer your footsteps are going to be upon your path come this March. We have justice, so really defining not only a balance, but a true balance. You know, we also have the Six of Pentacles, okay? And I think these really speak, and I'm pretty sure we've had this one before, haven't we? You know, do you give more than you get? And how do you make that a level playing field? It's very important for you to understand your self-worth, what you bring to the table going forward. It is so very, you know, you're going to have a new reality, a new aha, as this weekend comes in and you start being pushed into March. You are going to have a new reality of your finances, of your self-worth, your confidence level. The Hermit I think showed up last week. You have every gift you need inside of you right now to go forward. Really, your communication with your God, your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones, your universe, and really acknowledging just how beautiful of a person you are and how unique your gifts are and how much you have to give to the world. Okay? And not to put yourself as number two. You need to put yourself as number one. You are the most important thing. If you don't love yourself completely, there is no way that you can love us enough for our light, our path to be illuminated with your light. Now, if you're not in a relationship, there's definitely somebody being drawn very closely towards you, whether or not this is a partnership, a love relationship, a family member, a friend, coming closer. But definitely it's, you know, almost a joining of the like-mindedness and almost a feeding off each other in a good sense, in raising your vibration, in setting you on your path for rightness. not being taken advantage of. And if you're in a relationship, definitely you need some communication going forward on what you truly want out of the relationship. How you really see your path going forward, and standing your ground and standing in your inner truth and celebrating you. Celebrating you. That's what it's all about this week. You know, you have so many gifts, and they're all laying right under your feet right now. And really just a little bit of inward meditation. And I know we're getting really tired of this pause button that the universe has placed in our life, but it's only for us to realize the beauty that we have within us and the light that actually shines from within us, illuminating our path, realizing just how beautiful and how special you are. Go out and have fun this weekend with friends and family, and realize that you are the rainbow in everybody's life. You make their life complete, but you can only make their life as complete as your life is complete. And you really need to understand your true value and your true worth going forward, because I think March is really just going to rock your world. And, you know, you're going to have some new understandings going into March about yourself that you never realized before. And I think it's going to be some exciting times for you. So, until next week, remember, I love you.